I said, I'm in the motherfucking comedy house. You got him in a fucking hotel. No, I ain't switching shit. I ain't switching a fucking thing. And I brought smoke to his ass every night. Every night. Every night. Yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Brad Sanders.
Ready.
Ha ha, very funny motherfucker.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's...
Greetings once again to This Comedy Life. That's right. This is the program where the comedians get together and kick the game around, talk about each other, say crazy stuff. I got one of the craziest mofos in the planet right here with you. We'll be sharing with you some of the birthday comedy show hijinks. Myra J's birthday. And it was good and crazy. I guess
it was off the chain. It was off the chain. It was.
It was off the chain. Jay Anthony Brown is with us.
What's up, man?
Man, everything good. How you feeling?
I can't complain. At this age, I don't complain. No. They don't. First of all, they don't listen. And they don't care. They really don't.
No, they don't care.
I found that out.
Oh, yeah. It took you a while, didn't it?
It took you a while. You think they care? They don't give a damn.
You better be yourself. And
yeah.
Now, you used to be, you were a tailor at the beginning.
Yeah, I started out as a tailor. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was a tailor for, a long time. Probably like 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, I went to school for tailoring. I went to Denmark Tech in Denmark, South Carolina for tailoring. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, but they have a trade school in Denmark, South Carolina called Denmark Tech. And I went there for like 2 years and took tailoring. And I did tailoring for a long time. I did real good as tailoring. Yeah, I tell everybody, man, take a trade. Take a trade.
Man,
take a trade.
I saw you online with this badass suit you had on, man.
Oh,
so you made with the captive match.
That was at the Essence Award. Yeah. No. That was for the BET Award. The white suit with the white suit.
This is black. This is all black.
Oh, I wore that for Myra J's. Yeah, and Myra J had a black suit with a black tam.
When was this?
This was last week. That's what I had on.
You was drunk as hell. You had on, this suit I'm talking about looked good, not that shit you had on Sunday.
No, I had on a black suit.
Jay?
At Myra J's thing.
Okay. Look at the film, y'all. Look at the tape. I ain't wild with this nigga. Look at the tape.
I had on a all black suit at Myra J's party. Black suit with a black tam and white shoes.
It took me so long I was putting my dick up. Oh, you drunk? I left it at your mom's house.
No, that's not the outfit I'm talking about.
Okay, what you talking about?
Man, you had on a suit that looking so good. It looked like a blend of some kind, maybe gabardine and silk or something. I don't know what it was. It's all
well, you might be right. I got a lot of suits. So.
Yeah, I would think so. You was a tailor, but
I was a tailor. You should have a lot of suits. Right.
Yeah, but this number here, I'm gonna see if I can find it and put it on for the.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So people can see it, man, because you tailoring your ass off.
Well, I know how to dress. That's one thing I can say. I do know how to dress, and I can't spell or type. But I can dress.
All right, man. Well, we're going to find out how. Okay, people out there, let us know how you like this outfit Jay wore on this episode of This Comedy Life.
Okay, let's see.
And you got a picture? You ain't going to get no feedback right now. I got to post it first.
All right, I'm going to see it.
Okay, you'll see it. Myra J's birthday party was off the chain. You clowned your ass off over there.
It was so much fun. First of all, I didn't even know I was emceeing. Myra called me and said, you're emceeing. So,
you know. It was online, hosted by Jay Anthony Brown.
Yeah, well, that was what I know. She had told me I'm hosting it. She told me, you're hosting it. I'm having a birthday party and you're hosting it.
Right.
And I'm like, well, okay, well, when is it? And so I just showed up and had fun. It was fun. Everybody showed up. You showed up. Myra, George Wallace was there, Damon Williams was there, Marvin Dixon was there, Rodney Perry was there, two other females. I don't remember their names, but and not only people who were there who didn't even go up. So
Yeah.
they came out to support.
And it was well worth it. Myra Jade sends out a lot of love, man. That's why she gets so much love.
Yeah, she does.
Working with her a lot.
Yeah, you guys wrote A Different World, right?
No, we wrote It's Your World.
It's Your World. What's the Different World's a TV show.
Yeah, that's
It's Your World.
That Different World that it took place on a black college campus.
Yeah.
Runoff of the Cosby Show.
How many episodes did y'all write?
4,111 we wrote and produced.
Are you serious? Or is that a number you just throwing out?
4,111.
Wow. What was so different about the first episode? I'm interviewing you. What was so different about the first episode you wrote to the last episode? I loved them.
Well, things evolved, obviously, and then you always brought new characters in like you do on any soap. And Zanier and the last one was a denouement with a big shootout with Redbone and some more gangsters. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna make them watch all 110 of them. 4,110 before they get to that.
Tom should have never got rid of that show. He should have never got rid of it. Never, ever.
Well,
it was enticing. First of all, it's the theater of the mind, and you would always leave them. Or what's next?
Right.
And it was great. And you had killing, you had cheating, you had lying, you had stealing, you had
everything. Everything. We had drunks, we had bums,
you had bumps, you had prostitution, you had everything.
Everything. If you stay on that long, you're gonna run into all of that. You're gonna run into
Yeah.
Well, right here lately, man, I've been seeing little snippets of It's Your World on TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Well, this guy, there was a kid. As a matter of fact, it was really probably based on one of the drops we made when I had it briefly on another station.
He made a cartoon of it or just...
No, it wasn't a cartoon. No, this is a guy eating a McDonald's. He had a bag. He was the one I saw, and he got a out there. And he was talking about how Tom had the world on lock with It's Your World, and he's sitting in the back seat of the car like he was going to school with his mom or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look for that. It's very cool.
And now it's time for
It's your world. Don't you know you can't fake it? It's your world. Don't you know it's what you make it?
Yeah. Well, a lot of, I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens to me a lot. People in their 30s and 40s and say they'll come up to me, 30s years, come up to me and said, I listen to your show every day. And you and I know you had no choice. If you sitting in that back seat and your mom was driving you to school or driving you anywhere, it was on the Tom Joyner show. And that's what it was on in the morning. It was on and you had no choice. We didn't listen to what you wanted to listen to. We listened to whoever owned the car, what they wanted to listen to. That's how that was.
But they got exposed to it though, and that became your next generation of listeners.
Yes.
Whether they had a choice or not, but they learned to like it. And a lot of times people come up to me and say, man, you don't know how many times my mama was late to work and I was late to school
in the car
trying to catch the cliffhanger. Yeah.
I first heard about you when you were doing the updated.
I started doing the All My Children update.
Was that show that big, man?
All My Children?
Yes, it was that big.
It was huge. It was huge, man, because when I started doing All My Children, the first time I started doing it was part of my act. Because I said, on soap operas, all the men are good looking, rich, and stupid. And they get played left and right. And then I went in and did like a little recap. And the thing was bombing, and because he was so quiet. And I was noticing in the audience, the girl, young lady on her date, she heard, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, that's it. And they, boom.
How did you hook up to do it with Tom?
Well, with Tom, I did it I was doing it in Dallas.
Yeah. First time I saw you was in Chicago. The first time I saw you, I didn't know who you were. I knew it was comedy there. and I came to see you. You was in a club in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could have been anything.
I know, that's years ago. Huh?
Yeah, man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we both had hair. Yeah, in fact, we both had hair. Yeah.
Yeah, I just went on and cut mine off. Hey, I ain't pretending no more, but yeah.
No, I got tired of it. Yeah.
He was.
So how did you hook up with Tom to do it?
Because Tom came to Dallas. If you're gonna interview somebody, you gotta let him ask the goddamn question.
I'm waiting.
No, Tom. I was doing it at the Comedy Corner in Dallas, and Tom came in there because Tom, I guess he was always looking for comics. I don't know, whatever it was. He came down there and he saw my act, and he invited, there was two jocks. There was a jock that invited me to come on his morning show, and I said, yeah, okay, cool. And then Tom invited me to come on his morning show in a separate conversation. And the other comic, the middle comic, was he said, Brad, don't go on this other guy's show. Go on Tom Joyner, because Tom Joyner the man in this town. Go on that show. So I took his advice. And I went on there, and Tom was already doing a version of some kind of soap update, because he's a soap fan and he knew people get on him. That's how you hook on an audience. So Tom had the funky, nasty, down and dirty, All My Children update. And he had me on as a guest, and he said, Brad, do your update that I saw you doing on stage the other night. And I did it, and the phones went crazy. Look, man, I was overhearing people talking on the street
about the update.
This guy was on there talking about All My Children and woo woo woo, this and that. And so that's how Tom and I hooked up. And then when Tom went to Chicago, when he started fly jocking, he wanted me to be on with him, but he didn't want the same, because I was doing the Clans update, CLA''ENCE, Clan. And he said he didn't want to do, he wanted to do, I guess, something to sound more black. And I came up with Tyrone, T-I.
Okay, Tyrone.
Tyrone. So it was the Tyrone update. Man, I saw when they reopened the Regal in Chicago, man, I saw Oprah Winfrey and over to her. And I said, yeah, I'd like to do your show sometime. I don't even know what I first said to her. I said, my name is Brad Sanders. I do the Tyrone update on there. She said, oh, I know who you are. In my office at 3:30, it shuts down. And we listen to Tyrone talking about them soaps. I'm like, wow. I'm sure I had over, man. I had over 5 million listeners a day, and that was pre-internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
One lady, and my company is Babysitters Productions, because I got it from one of the fans who called themselves babysitters because they watch all my kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the story, man. Now tell me how you got started. What made you
how did I get on Tom Joyner? Oh,
no. I'm talking about how you got on stage, period.
Oh my God.
You can include how you got on Tom.
Okay, I got on stage because, first of all, I'm pretty much like you. I always liked comedy. If there was some comics, and back in the day, the comics would come on Johnny Carson, but you didn't know who was going to be on until Ed McMahon would announce. There was no TV guide. There was nothing. There was nothing in the paper. Tonight, Don Rickles. Right. Tonight, and I got to stay up and watch. Oh, Don Rickles going to be on a Slappy White or Jonathan Wynn. I'm staying up. Or just whoever was a comedian, and I would stay and watch. So I always had this love for comedy. I always wanted to be around it. My best friends are people I wanted to be around, who I hung around with, or maybe they didn't know I was hanging around, with people who made other people laugh. Like funny relatives, like funny people in school. I wanted to be close to them because I knew they were going to say something funny. Now, I was not the funniest person in school, but I wanted to be close to them all around. So I always wanted to be a comedian. I always wanted to be a comedian.
Man, I used to have... Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, so there was this club. There was this, and then I listened to Red Fox and Bill Cosby before he started making drinks, and before he was a mixologist.
Yeah, right.
He could have been a mixologist when we was listening. We didn't know. Yeah, we had no idea. It was.
No.
We had no idea he was a barista. So
yeah, he was like,
we didn't know.
He makes
He
it
was,
up.
but he was the man. He was the guy. If you into comedy, it was pre-Richard Pryor, pre some of these people right now. Bill Cosby did come on, and on the radio, they had this thing on the radio in Columbia, South Carolina. It was called a comedy hour, but it was only for 15 minutes. And they played Wild Man Steve, Mantan Moore, Miles Mabley.
Man.
They played all those people. And I'm like, it came on at 10:30. So I'd have to get my mom to get her to let me stay. Yeah, in South Carolina. And then after that, Johnny Carson came on at 11:30.
Yeah.
So can I stay up and watch the comedian? And so
Man, how old were you then?
Man, Brad, I had to be 17 or 18 years old. When I first went on stage, I was 17 or 18 years old.
Is that right?
First time. Now I'll be 74 my next birthday.
Yeah.
So there was this club in Columbia called the Pirates Cove.
Yeah,
and I remember talking to another friend of mine. Like, he said he was going to be a comedian. He was doing comedy. He was emceeing shows. And this was a person like, well, I'm like, hell, if he can do it, shit, I can do it.
Right.
But I didn't know where he was working out of. But anyway, I found out that there was this club called the Pirates Cove. And I told the manager that I'm a comedian and I'll be in the area for quite a while. And I want to come up and do some comedy.
We're in that line.
Yeah, I'm in line, yeah. So he's like, yeah, come on up, man. Saturday night, that's my best night. It was packed. I had on something I made. I remember I was dressed up nice. I had on a nice outfit I made.
Yeah.
And I go up there and they introduce me and I bombed so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
So bad. And one thing about bombing, people don't know. Dying on stage it almost hurts worse than a death in your family. It's personal. It's like, because all you want them to do is laugh. That's all you want.
But you putting yourself out there.
Yeah, you
butt naked out there.
And they're like, nah, I remember one lady smiling at me. One lady.
Yeah.
And I bombed, and then I came on stage. He said, you coming back tomorrow? I'm like, no. And I didn't say that, but I'm like, yeah, I'll be back. But I never went back. Okay. And then what I did, the next thing I did then, I said, the problem was I could not speak without going, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not.
On your own punchlines every time.
Stepping on your punchline, yes. So I got me a cheap tape recorder, and I had a job working at a tailor shop, and I would record myself talking. Like today, I'm going to talk for 15 minutes. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk for an hour. And then anything that I said that I thought was funny, I'd write it down. Okay. They had a club called Mr. B's Figure 8, and this was New Year's night. And I managed to get up and get there and go up that night, that particular night. It was New Year's, and the place was packed. I didn't get bombed, but the manager said, hey, man, you funny. Wait about 6 weeks. I'm remodeling this club, and I want you to come back. Wow. So when I come back, it was called Figure 8. And when I tell you this was the nicest club in Atlanta, no, there was nothing that could touch.
Oh, the Figure 8 in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, them cats came out of Chicago with that.
Yeah, most of them were from Chicago.
Yeah,
but he opened this
Chicago joint.
Yeah, he opened this immaculate club, man. I mean, he had fees on the ashtrays, and he had to glue them to the table because niggas were stealing them.
Yeah, what those ashtrays?
He had he had these ashtrays, these big ashtrays that had a V on them, and people started stealing them. And had the dance floor lit up, lights, nice tables. It was beautiful. And so I go back there to audition or go back to perform for the Gong show. He had a Gong show. And I performed. I didn't get Gong, but then after that, he said, I want you to host the Gong show for me. And I'm like, well, you got a guy. He said, don't worry about him. I want you. He was
smart. He knew what he was looking at.
He picked me to do that Gong show, and that really
because he heard you doing what you do best, ad-lib.
Ad-lib,
and react to the people reaction to you or not reacting to you or react to what's going on in the room. That's very smart, man. He's a good guy. He was smart.
He's around today. He's still alive, and he sells restaurant equipment now. He's no longer in the restaurant business. But for doing that job for 5 years, by the time they opened the Punchline in Atlanta, which was a comedy club, I was ready. That was...
Wait a minute, hold up. You say you worked that joint for 5 years?
At the Mr. V's, I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You had 5 years at Mr. V's before you went to the Punchline?
Before I went to the Punchline, yeah, I was ready. By the time I went to the Punchline, I was ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. That's a great
and
story.
You know, I was thinking about this. You and I, even though we didn't have an EGOT, we had worked in radio, television, and movies. And a lot of comics can't say that.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm not blowing smoke up our ass, but we're legends. We did stuff that probably will never, ever happen again for the average comedian. Radio, television, and movies.
Yeah, because radio, the business model for radio has changed.
Yeah.
Because back then, well, you could sell that time and make money, man, make millions of dollars. But now you got the internet. You online. That's why I'm sitting up here on the internet.
I mean, this right here, this would be, say 25 years ago. This would be an idea you would try to take to a radio station or a TV station. And in most cases, they would say, nah, we're not interested in that. And then the internet comes along and like, you know what? I don't need to ask y'all for shit. I can just put this up.
Yeah.
Period. Straight across the board. All I need is an iPhone and a streaming channel, and I'm good to go. Boom. That's all you need. And that, it changed the game in terms of people putting out there. There's cats out there making millions of dollars off the internet. Millions.
Yeah, because they're able to get a huge audience. And if you get the magic number of views and subscriptions, you then get to share the revenue. Because because I was sitting up there listening to Country Wayne. I was getting game listening to Country Wayne on what's that football player boy show? What's his name? Anyway, what Country Wayne was talking about, there's pre-roll, embedded, and post-roll commercials. When your audience gets big enough, the platform like YouTube, they pay you part of that revenue. And when you got audiences like some of these guys have, man, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, you could perform for 20 years and never reach 7 million people. And somebody, you could. I got 94,000 followers on my Instagram. Now that for somebody at 74 years old, the average person at 74 ain't got 94,000 followers. And that's compared to some of these guys, they got millions of followers.
Millions, bro. Millions. So you heard all that, ladies and gentlemen. That's Jay telling you the truth. Like, share, and subscribe. Do that. Because that's how we can buy some more clothes. See, I'm all Chicago'd out today. I'm cubbed out. I got my clothes.
What do you think about them moving the Bears from Chicago?
I don't know, man, but I know you can get this comedy.
And you can get this too. You go to my website and so we selling shit. That's what.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit the street after we do this. Yeah, man. But
the internet changed the game. And you know what's so weird about it, Brad? And I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'll never forget this. Tom Joyner said to me that there's no money in the internet, which is why he never really went hard on the internet. That he said there's no money on the internet.
Yeah.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
Now,
he was dead wrong.
Now there's almost no money in radio. Let's get real, but he ain't in it no more. He retired and he don't want to be in radio.
No, he don't want to be in radio. He don't want to do it no more. Yeah.
Yeah, but this internet.
But I miss it though. I miss radio. I love radio. I work with the first radio job I had was Rico Reed in LA.
Yeah.
At Stevie Wonder station.
Yeah,
Second job.
Radio Rico.
Yeah, Radio Rico. I worked with him.
Mary's Flat.
Yep. I worked with him. And then I got the job with Tom, and then I left Tom and worked with Steve. So I have a knowledge of how the radio works. It's the best for me. It's one of the best medias. I mean, that's what this is now. That's what the internet is now. Because now you can say shit you couldn't say on the radio.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, I tell you what I listen to. I listen to old time radio.
Well,
Now, I do not. Yeah, that's what this is. I don't listen to.
Black and Ray was all the time.
Yeah. I don't listen to Abbott Costello because they stole so much shit from black people.
Okay.
And what a lot of things that people don't know, the first Amos and Andy, they did it for 30 years and they were white.
They were, yeah. They were Gosling and somebody. But see, the guys who wrote Amos and Andy, Flournoy Miller and Lyle's comedy team, what happened was they was getting ready, the sponsors, Hills Brothers Coffee. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they were going to sponsor this great comedy team. When they found out they was black, it's like, oh, this radio. What the hell different color do?
Well, I mean, radio would not play black records.
No, they would not.
They wouldn't even play black records. They had white people recording. Pat Boone recorded all Little Richard shit.
Yeah.
He recorded Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti.
Frutti. Yeah. And
sit your ass down somewhere.
Sit your ass down. And they didn't, if it was a black record, they put white people on the cover.
Yeah. It's kind of sick. But
we still here.
We rise, baby.
Yeah.
We not only survive, but we thrive. And we do great things, man.
Yeah. I think the comedy clubs that are out today, if it wasn't for black comedians, they would be dead. There's not a comedy club now that can survive if it doesn't book mainstream black comedians. I'm talking about the Country Waynes. I'm talking about the Michael Blackson. I'm talking about the Samoas. I'm talking about the D.L. Hugleys. I'm talking about the Earthquakes. I'm talking about the Bruce. And I can name them all night long. And if it wasn't for black comedians in these white comedy clubs, Samoa, Earthquake, Bruce, Arnez J, Cheryl Underwood, George Wallace, these clubs will be closed. And I topped it off by saying, not only that, we're funnier than the average white comedian. We are. We just are. Would
you say that's because we had more pain?
No, I say that because I'd say that because we have more to grasp from than the average white comedian. I lived in Montana. Mom and dad were married. They lived together. Some of us don't have that type of story. They don't have the struggle that we have. And not only that, when we talk about the struggle, the audience can relate to what it is we're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, all black comics can't make a white audience laugh. They're petrified. If it's all white people, they will be petrified.
I worked at Ken Sons and Les McCurdy's club in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We had worked together on the road. They had me come in as their first headline. I asked them, well, where is the whitest section, the name of that area? And let's say it was Mary Nook or something like that. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice. I rode through Mary Nook yelling and screaming, hello there, how you new neighbor? And old white lady stuck her head out the window and say, no, you ain't. We even got a memo. And that broke the ice for me there.
That broke the ice, yeah. And the thing about it, and once we started performing, we could show that we're not different from them. It's no difference. We're the same. We're just black. You white. It's the same shit.
Yeah, we all living, but you remind me of what my Uncle Ben used to say. Not the one on the other.
Not on the right.
No, not him. No, my Uncle Ben was more familiar with the grape. Anyway, he used to say, peoples is peoples.
They are.
And that was the bottom line. That's it. That's all. And I've never been able to refute that reality in all my years of life since I heard that when I was a little boy. Peoples is people.
Yeah. And I think from what we did when we played all white comedy clubs and then we switched over to all black comedy clubs, that made us better comedians. Now, here's the thing. There's some white comics who will never, ever, ever, ever have a predominantly black audience. And that's okay. There are also some black comedians who will never, ever do a predominantly white audience. And that's okay too. But if you've played both, you are a better comedian.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Because you have to have that kind of well-rounded range of experience working with white people, just being around them and the way they talk. One of my favorite things was imitating white people. Yeah. Hey, Brad. Yeah, come here, Brad. You motherfucker. Let me tell you something.
And they like that. They like seeing themselves. They like seeing themselves. They do. Yeah. Everybody does. Yeah.
I remember one night I was at this club out in the white suburb of Chicago, and you had to work on the floor, and all these white kids. I'm the only black person in the joint. That was a lot. Situations like that.
That was a lot of times we worked. It was all white kids.
Yeah,
all white. You know? Yeah.
And I told this joke, man, and they just fell out, man. They just fell out. I could have had anything I wanted in that club.
Yeah. When it clicks, it clicks. I remember working with Rich Hall. I never forget him. Never fucking forget him. Never. And the reason I don't forget him is because he was the headliner. Mm-hmm. So I'm kicking his ass. I'm bringing smoke to his ass. It's smoke. I'm like, and you ever been someplace where you see white people coming to you and you know they're about to come with some bullshit. You don't even know what it is, but you know what the way they approach you.
Oh yeah,
it's about to be about some bullshit. Either
like
about your money,
Louisiana.
Yeah. So they come to me and said, Rich is tired, and he wants to know if you'll go behind him so he can go back to the hotel. I said, I'm in the motherfucking comedy house. You got him in the fucking hotel. No, I ain't switching shit. I ain't switching a fucking thing. And I brought smoke to his ass every night. Every night. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want to follow your ass.
He didn't want to follow my ass.
That's how I was at Myra J's birthday party. I said, I'm going on first. I don't care. I know I'm rusty, and I cannot follow that kind of heat. All them killers, you out your mind. Let me be our first, and I was not.
And then get it out the way, right?
It'll be over with.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah. What is your favorite joke that you like to tell?
Oh, probably about my son. And he actually, I have a joke. I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
I have 3 kids, and one child is a hairstylist.
Okay.
Don't say beautician. They don't go by beautician anymore.
Oh, excuse me.
So I got a daughter that's a beautician. I got another daughter that's a principal of a school.
Okay.
And I got a son that lives upstairs. The other part of the joke was he approached me about that joke. He said, Pop, I don't really like that you put it out there that I live upstairs. I mean, well, he was living upstairs, but Pop, he was living upstairs. So he said, I wish you wouldn't do that joke because it makes me look bad. And I said, so this is the rest part of the joke that I do.
He was wide open for this one. Watch this. I know he was wide open.
I said, so you know how to make the joke go away, don't you?
Yeah. Get a U-Haul truck.
Get a whole U-Haul, nigga.
Get a van, because you ain't got that much to move.
And then even if he move, I'm doing the joke. I'm just flipping it. I got a son that used to live upstairs, so the joke ain't going nowhere. I ain't changing the joke.
Man, it's been so much fun kicking it with you. And let's look at some of the clips from the party.
Let me tell you what George did at my mom's funeral. She was there. She was there. So my mom's body is behind me. And I see George coming. And my sisters can't stand his ass. Because his people don't like me, and my people don't like him because we do mama jokes. And both our mamas is dead, been dead for a long time. So my sister see him coming, my sister don't curse, but she cussed that day. She like, what the fuck he doing here? He comes with show respect. So he walked up, he coming this way, my sister on this side. And he leans in my hand. I know he's gonna say something. He leans in my hand, and I swear to God, he said, I just came in to see that that bitch is dead. If she's not, I'm gonna kill her, motherfucker. So I started laughing. My sister said, what did he say? I said, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. But we've been friends a long time. I'm telling you, we go way back. George, you was at the first supper, right?
Okay.
Okay, well, now we're back.
Yeah. How long you been doing this podcast, man?
Oh man, this podcast ain't no more than I don't think we got a year yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got good footage the other night. You got to post some of that, man.
Oh,
You got, yeah.
You darn betcha.
Yeah, that was classic. I mean, especially what I did to George Wallace.
They need it. They're asking for you now. Oh, really? Yeah. They need you.
And the thing about it, Myra didn't know I did it until she turned around, right? She turned around. Yeah, she was just talking and like, I can't believe this, boy. I can't believe him.
Can't believe it, man.
Yeah.
Ask your ass needs. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you're going to say, right?
Yeah.
Well, man, you can have me anytime. Anytime you want me to come on, you call me and let me know, man. I'd love to do it. It's a great concept, just sitting down, chatting. That's what the project that I put together called the Drink Tape.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do it. You did it.
No, as a matter of fact, somebody recently invited me to be on the next one. I don't know if it even been, they mentioned it to me.
I'm doing 6 more. I will do 6 more. I have 6 already. I will do 6 more.
Would you get a topic or range?
No, we let the audience, we let the audience ask any question they want. The audience, yeah, they ask any question. And I give, like whoever answer it, I'll give a couple more people an opportunity to answer that question, and then we'll move on to something else.
Yeah.
But the audience comes up and they ask their questions.
Oh, they come up to the mic?
Yeah, we have a mic for the audience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a concept that I put together when I was on the Tom Joyner show. Yeah. There was a thing on the cruise that was called.
Yeah, on the cruise. I remember that. Yeah,
so that's what.
I've been
that's
there.
Where it came from. That's where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I decided to put my money up and produce it.
Okay, now here's the $1 million question. How is it that you have the audacity, you and George have the audacity to talk about each other's mama so damn bad? God rest their soul. Y'all ain't shit.
It just evolved. And let me tell you what happened. George has the best mama joke that I can't top. And when we work together, I always do the joke first. And Piggy is so mad at me because it's such a good joke. It's such a good joke. The joke is, it's like I don't have a topping for that joke. He said, my mama was driving in the HOV lane in Atlanta, and the cop pulled her over. He said, Miss, you're driving in the HOV lane. You know you're not supposed to be in this lane. This is the HOV lane. And he said, my mama said, well, I didn't see that V up there. I can't top that joke. I have tried to top that joke. I can't top it. There's no topping for it, man.
Well, wait a minute, man. I think I missed the setup on that one because I don't know what the V represent.
The V, HOV, I don't know what V stands for in HOV lane. But yeah, she's such a hoe. She's a hoe. Damn.
She in a whole lane. You ain't.
She in the whole lane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
I totally missed that one, bro. But
Yeah, you missed that one around, yeah. But so we've been doing, I mean, ever since he talked about, and my mom, like I said, his people don't like me and my people don't like him because it's not a joke to them. It's my sister don't like him at all. Yeah, he said, she's, I don't know why you do that. I'm like, because it's funny.
Funny. Shit. You don't know. Why do comedians comedian?
Yeah. I think funny, yeah. And so he
ready for that. Like my wife would be ready for something like that. She was at the show Sunday with me, and she probably says,
why they talking?
Shaking her head and everything, because she's from Atlanta. She's a good church girl and all that. Oh yeah. But
yeah,
she been around me long enough to be. She done heard enough shit.
Yeah, my sister don't like it at all. It ain't funny to her. It ain't funny. Yeah, no care how funny the joke is to me about my mama. It ain't funny to my sister at all.
Yeah, when I was up there talking about prostate exam, John said people out there are just shaking their head so much they was trying to eat. You talking about somebody shooting you up your ass with a pistol.
But I think, but the other thing, Brad, is comedy is for a fact. Comedy is like a muscle.
Yeah.
And if you don't work it out constantly,
man,
when you go back on that stage, you're gonna be rusty.
I got ring rust, bro.
Yeah, you will be rusty.
You will. Because and I totally accept it. I understand it. I don't even feel bad about it because I got what I paid for.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to bring ass to get ass, nigga.
Right.
Like I always say, I've done movies, radio, TV, but ain't nothing like stand-up but
on that stage. There's nothing like stand-up but stand-up.
That's it. If you ain't doing stand-up, your shit you can count on your shit being wah. Cause shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I feel justified in the fact that I know that's what I was supposed to get.
I'm telling you, man.
I got to tell you, man, the comics, as rough as comics can be, man, every comedian, everybody in there showed me so much love and respect.
Because we trailblazers, man. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no them. We went to these clubs and said, okay, I'm a black comedian, and the club owners said, let me see if I can find me another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be another one. Oh, what's his name? Bruce? Yeah, okay. What, some more? Oh, okay. That's because of us. We went out.
I started, there was no such thing as a comedy club.
Comedy club did not exist.
Comedy club didn't exist even in Chicago until like the 70s.
It didn't exist.
75.
You went up behind the band, or you went up when they stopped the music. Yeah.
Well, my cousin put me up because he had a band.
Right.
And he was a James Brown act. And he let me come on because all my cousins used to say, Brad, you so crazy, which I think is the highest compliment you can get. But I would go up there, and then after that, I go around the city, man. I go up in bars and get up and shit, man, please. I
went to strip clubs, I went to houses, I went to churches, and I always tell comics, they're like, well, Mr. Brown, what you think? I say, you go wherever somebody says they want a comedian. You go wherever. I've gone to houses, stood in front of the fireplace and told jokes, came in the kitchen, and it just makes you a better comedian. It does.
There was this guy in L.A. who was a boxer, and he would have an annual party, and in his house, in his basement. I'm still on the basement.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he was a Hispanic or something like that.
No, this was a black guy. Just somewhere in Inglewood, man, just at a crib. You come in there, and he was a boxer. He had one of his friends who was, I don't know, he was Russian or German or something like that. He was also a boxer, and they was tight. And I went in there and did my set and had a good time with them people. But this one thing about, like, when you go somewhere in your family, if you bomb, You can't leave. You got to stay there the whole time.
I bombed at a house one night. I bombed because I think I had a lot of dirty jokes. I probably did. I had a lot of dirty jokes. And so I bombed. They gave me my money. I left.
Speaking of which, you got to put some pants on.
Man, I'm sitting here with my underwear, man.
I see you.
Yeah. I bombed Brad. And when I left, I'm like, all the jokes was kind of nasty, right? These motherfuckers go in the other room and they start watching porno. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was triggering. You triggered.
Yeah.
He was trying to shake the porno habit and listen to your
Yeah.
ass.
And then they said, well, let's go watch some porno then. All right, okay.
Yeah, why not?
But I've had that drive home, it just makes you better.
Hey,
When
man,
you're driving, yeah.
You got 3 minutes if you want to leave at 10.
Yes, okay, yeah, I gotta leave at 10.
All right.
You driving home and I think there's two things. You know you bomb, but there's always that one person gonna come up to you and go, I thought you was funny, myself.
Yeah, right. Would you like to have a drink?
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, from us, I'm 77, I'm 74.
Mhm.
Look, we can do this for a while. It's not like singing.
Yeah.
It's not like singing.
It ain't like working on the loading dock
No.
for a hardware store.
No, you're right.
Or
on the roof, or being
house.
a roofer. Right.
Or the
It's all-
post office. I'm naming all them jobs. Or cooking Kentucky Fried Chicken, which I did do.
Yeah, I worked at a hamburger place.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah. It was the one in Atlanta. It was just, I don't remember the name, like Hardee's or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I remember working there. Yeah, I was on fries. I worked
That
on
sounds like
fries.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah, I worked on fries. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to cook that Kentucky Fried Chicken when it was good.
Yeah.
It was really
It's a different chicken now, isn't it? It sure is,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you why. My cousin K Smooth taught me this. It ain't the recipe, it's the pots. And in Kentucky Fried Chicken, they only had 2 chickens in each one of these pressure cookers that they had lined up on this long oven, about 8 of them on an oven. And you put the chicken in there and put it up under that pressure. And man, that chicken come out so good. Now they put all the chicken in one big grease vat.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't have that flavor no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 17 years old doing that.
And that was, and we were the ones who changed the name of Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC. Black people changed the name of Kentucky Fried Chicken because nobody wanted people to know they worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken. So they would say, I'm working at KFC. You're like, oh, that sounds like a great. Yeah, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Right.
KFC.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good experience to be with y'all at Myra J's birthday party. God bless you, Myra. That's my work wife. That's my girl. Look, Myra and I did Miss Your World together. We did On the Phone with Tyrone, and she was Miss Tingling, the co-host. We've done a couple of syndicated shows.
Myra's an incredible writer. She really is.
Yeah.
She really is, yeah.
I
mean, when I work with Myra, like we'll go out and do the road, next day she have a whole new set. A whole new set. Because she writes.
Oh, yeah, she
writes. Yeah.
No, well,
Man, I gotta go. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta get out.
Baby. Do you know where your child is?
I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where my son is. All right, man. Thank you. Call them anytime. I'll do it. I love to do it.
All right, man. That's cool. And guess what, baby? The sign says end recording.
You got it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, good, man. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Jay.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Are you
Later.
welcome? My pleasure. All right.
Put your hand on my ass. Are you rolling?
Yeah, we rolling.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brad Sanders here. When I first got to California,
accuse me of feeling this old age. Like,
out of all people. Listen, so when I first started, the first day I got, shut the fuck up. You're supposed to be taping that line. Listen to me. When I hit California, the first time I hit California, he was standing at the door at the Comedy Store in January 1977. Long time ago, friendship. I think that's like 50 years already. So 49 years or something like that. But we've been working and we're still doing it. And we're trying to be young like these young people, like you holding that camera there. You've been in the business for about 35 years, 30 years? 33 years. God bless you. You just hang in there, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you made enough money already to make you no matter what.
Indeed.
It's my job to make sure y'all make your money. Okay?
Yeah.
What's the name of your show?
This Comedy Life. You can catch it at thiscomedylife.com, or you can see George along with one of the comedians.
You got cussing today Sunday. Today is Sunday. We don't do no cussing on Sunday.
Maybe that's why I didn't do so well. I cussed that.
We're not going to do no more cussing because you just told him to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.